You have reached Dwight Beach Concession.
Good evening, bitches.
Hey, I'm gonna fuck who you is, boy. Get the fuck out of my life.
We're showing your cunt flaps.
Why would you believe any of that?
Well, ma'am, the gentleman, he's the...
The gentleman? Who's the fucking gentleman?
Well, ma'am, please bring it down a notch.
You need to learn proper masturbation skills. I wish your car was at my lot. I would have to fuck you up, dumbass.
God bless. It's morphin' time. Lawsuit time.
Inappropriate. I'll fucking kill you! You fucking cocksucker! I'll call this number again!
We're gonna call a lot.
You all like piece of shit, come to my fucking head right now and I'll fucking put a knife in your fucking throat.
Fuck yeah.
Look, you piece of carcass. No, I didn't.
Your mom took the hell out of him out of the drunk.
Come ride this mom.
Gathering around to make a prank call. Wow. Your fucking wife loves it when I check her meter. I'm gonna get a Kohler faucet and shove it right up your ass.
I just got done blowing my boy Dwight and shit.
Well, if you were doing your job, ma'am, and you would walk into that room right now and pull down his pants and start jerking him off and showing him.
Oh, you fucking dick! Did you fucking say that to me? You fucking asshole!
Keep it down.
Hi, I was calling in regards to a reservation that I have. I have to cancel because I found out from a friend of mine who was just recently in there that you're still using plastic straws. And I just can't do that as, a champion of the oceans.
Okay, what's your reservation name, sir? I'll take a look.
Last name is Ballzs.
Is this for this evening?
Yes, it's for this evening. Ballzs.
You know, it looks like I don't have anything under that name.
Oh, so you just canceled me without my permission then?
No, sir. Is there another name I can look up for you?
I'm sorry?
Is there another name I can look up for you or a phone number?
Well, no, I've had the same name my whole life, so...
Is there a first or last name?
Yeah, first name is Richard.
I have a Richard Ty at 7...
Well, that's my middle name.
Ty?
Yeah, so they must have just got that. Usually I do all three when I pronounce my name. But yes, that's me at 7:30.
It looks like this person is already dining here.
No, that's incorrect. I've ordered the food and I've eaten it, and I just talked to my friend on Facebook, and I'm just not going to pay for this. Because you have plastic straws just tainting the food in here, and I just can't have that.
I'm sorry, I'm a little confused. Are you here in the restaurant?
Yeah, I'm in the bathroom currently, so I could step away so I could talk on the phone candidly with you.
Okay.
So, we've eaten the food. It was delicious, but just the sight of plastic straws in here just doesn't do it for me. So, we're going to be walking out, and we will not be paying.
Can I put you on a brief hold, please?
It better be the briefest of holds.
Okay, one moment.
Okay.
Hello?
Hey, how you doing? This is Roy. I was calling about the note I left on your car.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I was calling. Did you see the damage?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Did you get an estimate to see how much it was going to cost to fix?
No, sir. I was going to go Monday morning.
Okay. Do you have I didn't think it was that big of a deal, but what are you thinking? Like $50 should probably fix it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's what I was going to do also. I was going to see if maybe we could just work something out outside, because I didn't see too much of a damage.
Yeah. Well, it was
more worried
under
because it was just my first car, you know. So
yeah, most of the damage was underneath.
Yeah.
Because the way you had it parked, I couldn't get my vehicle in there very well. So I called my friend. He has a tow truck, and I don't think he hooked it up properly, but he picked the ass end of it up and moved it over. And so, like, the muffler came loose underneath. But we went and found some Play-Doh that was in the back seat for my kids, and we just kind of just put it on there and pieced it back together.
Okay.
So hopefully that should hold for the long haul. I mean, what else did you see? Because that's what I was referencing, was the muffler that had happened underneath.
I'm not gonna lie, I haven't checked it out too much because like I've been in the process of moving and working. That's why I was going Monday to get it checked out.
Yeah. What did you see though? What damage did you see there?
Give me 1 second.
Okay.
I'm trying to help my grandma also.
Okay, no problem.
And where did you hit my car at? Where was it at when you hit it?
It was at the store.
Okay.
Yeah. Because
I wasn't sure if it happened at the apartment.
No. It wasn't at the apartment, because you were kind of kitty cornering, like it was taking up 2 spaces, and like the spaces are like further out. So my friend, he was just in the neighborhood, and I said, "Hey," will you come over here and just this motherfucker and get it out of this spot? And so he just lifted the ass end of it and he moved it about 3 or 4 feet. I mean, really, you shouldn't have parked that way. It's kind of your fault in the end.
Okay, well, I mean, if that's how you want to feel, then we can just be legal about it and let them determine.
What do you mean legal? I was legal about it. I mean, you were the one that parked like an asshole. I mean, you are a woman. I give you that. So part of that's just genetics, but but I'm not paying any more than like $25, because at least half of this is something that is your own fault. So I don't know what you're talking about. Do it legal, because I was legal. I left a note.
I just don't like how you're coming at me when I've been nice.
Yeah, I was nice too.
Like,
I left a note.
Anything.
I left a note. I mean, I could have just not put my phone number, and I could just said, hey, I dinged your car. Fix it your fucking self. I could have been an asshole, but I'm not. I was nice. I was cordial. And
I'm just confused on why you're trying to be an asshole now.
I'm not. I'm negotiating. I read The Art of the Deal by Donald J. Trump, and so I never shoot high. I always come down low.
I wasn't trying to make you shoot high either. I haven't even really spoke on anything.
Yeah, but I was asking, like, what's your estimate on getting this fixed? And then you got an attitude.
No, I didn't. Then you're sitting there telling me it's in my genetics because I'm a girl.
Well, yeah, no, I didn't say girl because that'd be derogatory. I said you're a woman.
Either way, though, like, that wasn't necessary.
Well, it would explain why you're parking like that. Like, if you were a man, you would have never parked like that.
No, okay, that has nothing to do. Like, you're irritating me because.
Well, I'm not trying to irritate. Like you're saying, like, do it on the side. I mean, it sounds like you're trying to do some shady things. I have insurance.
I have insurance too.
Who do you go through? The General?
No.
Yeah. See, I'm with State Farm.
Okay.
Yes, and it's a more reputable place. I mean, where you're going through is just ridiculous. Geico. I mean.
Okay, so you just called me to make me feel like shit because you hit my car. And
I'm trying to get I'm trying to be an upstanding citizzen.
Because you're sitting there first, you're saying, "Oh, because I'm a woman, I parked horribly," and then
well, how else do you explain it? How else do you explain it? I got open ears. I'm an open-minded person.
That's why I was asking you where you hit it at, because that's why I was asking, trying to get information. I would understand if I was there, but I did not witness this.
Yeah, well, I mean...
That's why I was asking.
I ran the plates. I had my friend, the tow truck driver, he ran the plates. Like, I know that you live over in those ghetto apartments, and you're probably just trying to get $1 off of me.
No, not really, because truthfully, I called you yesterday, and then I haven't even really been much worried about it.
Right. Is that why I've gotten 15 phone calls from you and messages saying that I need to call you back?
I called you one time and left you one voicemail.
I got 15 messages.
I never texted you.
No, I don't. I know.
I would love
voicemail.
to see the messages.
Voicemail.
I left you one voicemail.
Yeah.
I know. I want to see the printout of that then, because I called you one time yesterday.
The printout? What am I, fucking at&t over here?
I don't know. I mean, you're saying I called you that many times when I did not.
You did. You're blowing up my phone worse than my fucking ex-girlfriend. I don't have any commitments to you. Jesus.
Okay, so
why are you waiting so long to get the damage checked? Because there was already damage to your car anyway, so I didn't even really see where the new damage...
I've been in the process of moving. Me moving is more important. And then, two, like I said, like you said, there's no, dent or anything, so I haven't been too worried about it. Nothing's changed about my car.
Yeah, it's because I went and put the sugar in the gas tank because I got to teach people like you a lesson.
Okay.
Because people like you need to learn. No, you need to learn how to park, and you're gonna learn a lesson. Because new engines are probably about $3,000, and I don't think insurance is gonna cover that for you, honey baby.
Anything else?
No. Do you got anything else? Because we're just gonna consider this taken care of, and then we're gonna just wash our hands of it.
Because I don't understand why you're calling on me and then doing all this,
Because you were half parked in a handicapped spot, and I have to teach you lessons.
You have to teach me a lesson.
Lessons.
Okay.
That's plural. Well, you're gonna yawn at me now? Again, typical woman. You sit there, you got a short attention span.
I've been moving all day.
You've been moving all day. You're moving in with you moving in with Granny?
Anything else you want to say?
Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and need to get your insurance information so I can put in a claim about my car.
Okay.
Okay. And so when we moved your car, rocks were kicked up from the parking lot and it chipped my paint. And so now it's your responsibility to pay.
Okay.
So I need your insurance information.
You have it all. Remember, you ran my name through. You ran my plate.
Yeah, that doesn't give me insurance information. God, ignorant women. Oh, she hung up. Hey, how you doing? I need to make an order, please.
Is it for takeout or delivery?
Yeah, it's going to be takeout.
You're picking up at Wilshire and Dunsmuir?
Yeah, that's right.
Perfect. Can I have a name?
Yeah, the first name is Bhen, Bhen.
Can you spell that for me again, please?
Bhen.
Okay, and phone number?
The phone number is... Right.
What can I get you tonight?
I need one order of chicken tikka masala.
How spicy on that?
We'll do medium spicy.
What else?
I would need one order of garlic naan.
Okay.
And then I need one order of Bhen ki Lorde.
वो तो तेरी माँ है.
Yeah, Bhen ki Lorde, please.
हाँ, बहन की लोड़ी तो तेरी माँ है.
Yes, and then one order of side banchod and betty chod, please.
वो तेरा बाप है.
Do you even chod?
साग बहन चोद के तेरा बाप है.
Hey, no,
और बहन की लोड़ी तेरी माँ है.
Can you speak English?
और उसके बाद तू रांड की औलाद है.
I'll take broken English for 800.
क्योंकि तेरी माँ छिनाल है. रंडी के बीच.
Correct.
चूत मारी के.
That's right.
है ना? इतनी तो गाली तेरे को समझ में नहीं आएगी क्योंकि तेरे से बड़ा बड़वा मैंने आज तक देखा नहीं.
Yes, you gotta slow it down though.
नहीं समझ में आ रहा ना. जब गांड में दम नहीं हो ना तो फोन नहीं करना चाहिए. अमेरिका में कैसे समझ में आ गया?
How about some teriyaki chod?
मेरी माँ की चूत से तो मैं निकला. तेरी माँ की चूत चोदने के लिए बैंड चोद.
Yes, banchod. I understand that one. Hey, banchod, how are you?
Banchod. अरे बोल.
So where is sister tonight?
My sister?
Yes,
my sister is shoving a big dildo up your mom's ass.
Oh, great. Is she taking pictures and videos?
Because you came out of her ass, right? You came out of an ass instead of a pussy. You
No, I came out of pussy. And so does your sister's face. Yeah, hey, I got a problem with my room over here, pal.
Hey, what happened?
Yeah, I checked in not too long ago. I come in my room, I set my things down, I go into the bathroom, there's a turd in my toilet.
Oh, which room you are in?
15.
Give me a second.
Yeah, I don't know what the deal is. I come in here, there's a turd in the toilet.
Come in. Can I come in? Can I come in? What's going on? Let me see. Can I come in, sir?
Can you wait like a half hour? I'm snorting cocaine.
So what happened? The toilet is blocked?
No, somebody took a dump in the toilet. It just left it there. They didn't flush.
Oh, never happened like that. This is the first time.
Yeah, it stinks. It's real bad. I don't know what they ate.
No, because once the lady clean and they check everything complete.
This does look like female feces. I think maybe she took a dump and then didn't flush after she cleaned.
I have to hold her tomorrow morning.
You think she did this?
No, she don't do. She go in another room, which is the other side of the hotel.
Yeah, but when you have emergencies, this is what happens. You stop in, you make a poops.
No, this lady is working for me for last 80 years.
80 years?
Yeah, I have to hold her tomorrow when she comes in. How come? What happened here?
Yeah, I think she made a poop.
I don't know, sir.
You don't know?
I have to find out because according to my knowledge, every room she go or the other maid clean, she go and check everything, final check. Like she's like a head maid, and she goes and close everything down.
Yeah. Because I talked to her just a little bit ago because she came around offering me the sex. She knocked on my door. She goes, hello. She was saying she worked there, and she said because I stayed there, she would give me discount.
Where, over here?
Yeah, because she makes the sex. And
she
so
makes sex?
Yeah,
doing sex?
Yeah, she said I had a pretty penis.
Oh, man, that dumb shit is no good, man.
What do you
mean? What was your last name?
My last name is Ballz.
Well, Ball, this is somebody else inside there, and thank you very much for calling.
Was this your wife that was trying to fuck me?
No, your wife wanted to fuck me, not my wife.
It was your wife that tried to fuck me.
911, this is from Friendship Motor. Would you like to go ahead and record this message here? I've got a phone line online? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. It's 323-937-1600. He's on the line.
Yes.
Hello, Friendship Motor. Can I help you?
Yes. How come your wife tried to fuck me?
Okay, let me come out and fuck you up there right now in 115, you motherfucker.
Why is your wife trying to fuck me for money?
Hello? Hello? My pills, my drugs. Oh my God. She's having sex with alcoholics to get those pills. She's having sex with.
Hello? Hi?
The marijuana. Did you say you had a...
Mom?
What?
What's all that sound I hear? It sounds like you're like playing recordings of yourself.
No, there was a lady talking about somebody having sex and drugs or something.
Yeah, that's what I heard. Something about having sex with alcoholics to get pills.
Well, why would somebody else be on the line?
It sounded like you.
No, not me.
Oh, I thought you were talking. I thought you were talking to someone there.
No. You think I was going to have somebody in my apartment on drugs?
No. Well, no, of course. Hey, how did the...
Probably them stupid assholes have been calling me.
Probably.
But I don't know how they can get on the line when you're dialing.
I know. When did...
You know what? It sounded like a woman. It sounded like Holly.
Yeah, it did sound like Holly a little bit.
Yeah. It said out of area on the caller ID.
I've been having problems with the phone company for I don't know how long now, where people are saying my caller ID is not...
phone company?
Well, for my cell phone, it's saying that the caller ID is not showing up. And so they said
the caller ID is not showing up.
Yeah, they said they were going to open a ticket, and try to resolve it, but you know how they are. They're almost as bad as Time Warner is with your TV.
You mean people that have on the cell, their numbers and names show up? Because mine's they don't have private, huh?
Yeah, well, mine...
We're talking about your friends or whoever.
Yeah, well, mine shows up normal, but now it's saying out of area instead of saying my name and number.
Well, that's what it says now, out of area.
Yeah, well, they're supposed to be fixing it so it starts showing the caller
But do you hear other people on your line?
I heard that for a second where, like I said, it sounded
no,
like a
I'm
woman.
not talking about now. I'm talking about any time before.
Oh, no.
Is Holly home?
No, not right now. She's not. She's got the baby.
You didn't hear Sylvia when you heard that woman's voice?
No.
Somebody's calling back.
What do you mean?
I don't know. Maybe it's whoever is calling.
Yeah, I don't know how they'd get on the line when we're talking to each
Let
other.
me stay on the line, Jason.
Okay.
Let me answer it.
All right.
Good evening, bitches.
Good evening. She's checking on something on the other line.
I'm glad you're calling this person. Muting.
My
Hello. Come on, Mom.
My drugs. My pills. My drugs.
Mom.
Hello? Mom?
Mom. Come on, Mom. Mom. I'm gonna have to hang up and call Mom back. I'll call her back.
What's up, everybody?
Hey.
Hello.
Hello, Jagoff.
Hey, everyone sounds normal. Nothing sounded out of ordinary.
Oh.
Yeah, totally.
I forgot.
Oh, you sound weird as hell now. What are you doing? What
the heck?
I had the,
Guys, I'm calling back.
Alright,
Oh, shit.
Hello?
Hey, Mom, we got disconnected.
Hey, I'm talking to you. How can we get disconnected?
I don't know. I have no idea. I think it's those people again calling.
Yeah, but it sounded like Holly, and they were talking about screwing somebody and drugs, and she sounded terrible, this woman, whoever she was. It sounded like she was high.
Yeah, but I don't know if they're... Because they tried calling Holly, too.
Who did?
Those people that were calling you.
How'd they get her number?
I have no idea. But
I didn't give it to them.
There was weird voicemails on her phone, and they had tried calling my phone number, too.
Was it a man's voice?
It was a guy.
But on her caller ID, the name or phone number didn't show up?
Yeah.
Well, whose phone number?
It just didn't show up. There was no caller ID.
That's what I just asked you, if there was a number that showed up, or a name. Jason, I had called you and left a message that the phone number that was on my phone, I called the telephone company and asked them what area code that was, and they said it was Massachusetts. Are you sure it's not her friends in Massachusetts on drugs and doing this shit?
Well, I don't know why she would have her friends do something
And how
like
how's
this.
this Jim Wagner? How's his voice? How does he get his voice to sound like you?
I
And
don't
just
know.
now it sounded like Holly's voice.
I just don't know why Holly would do something like that. Like
Well-
I know you two don't get along very well.
What do you mean we don't get along? We get along fine.
Well, I mean,
I don't know
face
why
to
she would
face,
do it
I mean,
either.
I mean, face to face, you're fine, but behind your back, it's a
Holly,
different story.
Holly, Jason, answer me and tell me, is Holly doing any kind of pills?
Why? I don't know. I know those people told you that she was.
But that wasn't your voice. You telling me she's on anxiety pills?
Yeah, well, I told you that she was on Xanax. I thought they were telling you that she was on some other stuff.
And was she drinking on top of that pill?
She usually, that's how she washes the pill down.
You sure she isn't doing something weird when she's on this stuff?
Well, she recently got involved with this, what she calls it's a church group. But I'm never allowed to. Yeah, but I'm
to church people.
Well,
That's
yeah,
what
it's a church group, but I'm never allowed to go with her. So it's really weird. And from what I researched, I think it's some type of. I mean, I'm not 100% sure, but I think it's a sex cult.
See, this is what I don't understand. If I'm talking to you or to the other guy, it sounds like you.
No, it's me.
They were saying all kinds of crap about Holly wanted another man. The guy that sounds like your voice said that she wanted him, another man, to come in the house and have sex with her and have you watch her and him. And then they were saying crap like, he said to me, he says, that Saturday that you were at John's house,
Right.
you were here?
Right.
Okay. You said you didn't call me that night. Right?
Right.
Okay. So this other young voice, other guy, and the one that sounds like your voice, he said he was in the car at John's house, and because it was too noisy in the house, and I said, well, who's there? And he said that John and his wife were there, and I said, well, weren't they on their going on their honeymoon? And he says,
yeah, they were on
they're
their
getting
honeymoon.
ready. They were getting ready to leave now. But then you told me that they didn't go on the honeymoon because she broke her leg or something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. So why did that person say that? Say that they were getting ready to go on their
I don't know. It's really confusing how they have.
How
all
do
of
they
this.
know about John?
That's
how
what I'm
do they
saying.
know about this
About
stuff?
all this information that they know.
And then I asked you if you, after you left here, you and Neil, if you went out to eat and that, and you said yeah. But then, when that person was on the phone, he was in his car. He said that something about Neil showed up at John's house, that you gave him the address and come over and have a few drinks or whatever.
Right.
What did you do? Did you do that?
No.
Then why'd you say yeah when I said that's what the guy said?
Well, I don't know. I mean, why the guy would say that. I mean, because obviously I was at John's. I was watching the house.
But I guess he got said that about Neil showed up.
Neil, yeah.
Because I asked you what you and Neil did, so he knew the name.
Mm-hmm.
Neil's name.
Oh, so he got Neil's name from the conversation he was having with you.
That I thought I was talking to you, but you told me, you showed me after we left the restaurant in the car, you showed me that you didn't call me.
No, that's because my phone's
Jason,
acting
when you did the video of Sylvia and Holly,
Yeah.
when we were in the car, you know, I just said I didn't want to cause a problem. I just said, you look pretty tired. She says, I am. She looked like she's aged about 10 years, Jason.
Anxiety pills do that to you, and the drinking.
She looked like she was drunk when, you know, and like she was kept dropping the phone, and she said it was because Sylvia was moving around so much, and she couldn't keep up with it when she was moving around, and she dropped the phone. She looked like she had been drinking.
It's I don't want to say anything.
And you talked to her later.
Yeah. Well, I'm hoping it didn't go to this point, but I think she's on methamphetamines.
Well, you told me that before, and then when I talked to you and Holly about the Nebraska trip, it's like you both sounded normal. Everything was okay. She didn't sound like she was on drugs or drinking.
Well, I've told her, I said, you're going to have to shape up or you're going to ship out. And so she was trying.
How was she when she was in Nebraska? Did she drink?
She drank, but very lightly. I mean, probably only a quarter of maybe what she had been doing. And
well, Jason, you know, I questioned.
I had her pills, and I was only giving her.
You never said this stuff, and you get mad at me and hang up when I'm trying to tell you that I found out that this guy is in Massachusetts. But the things he was saying to me, he was saying like, "Oh, I'm attracted to your breath," but he had his voice sound like you, and he says, would you let me fuck you one time or something? And, oh my God, am I talking to my son?
Right.
Saying this shit?
That's...
Jason, I want to know the truth. Is all this stuff really going on? Why do you get upset when I question about it later?
I think it's because I don't want
and
you
you
to
say
know.
You don't want to hear about it. When you told me, when I asked Holly if she knew Jim Wagner, because he was from Massachusetts, I thought, well, maybe it's her girlfriend, boyfriend, or husband, or whatever. But this guy, I found out through Spectrum, he works for Spectrum. And his name showed up on my phone when he called and said, he was a supervisor for Spectrum. But I had to go to the bathroom, so I said, well, call me back in about 10 minutes, because he was supposed to tell me how to do the series for recording. Because the technician guy that was here, I had forgot how to do it, and they gave me a new box.
Yeah, and that's the time that I was calling, but then some guy called and said he had a pretty penis or something, that claiming to be me.
Yeah, that was the first night I started getting those calls.
Yeah.
And then when he called, he didn't call back that night, but I called the Spectrum back, and asked the lady, I said, is supervisor's name and phone number supposed to be showing up on I know an 800 number. It said toll free, and it said 800 something. And she said, well, a phone number would show up, but our names are not to be shown on the caller ID.
Yeah.
And I said, well, he must, when he called back, when he called me, it must have been his own phone or something.
Yeah, it sounds like he really fucked up. Pardon, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to swear, Mom.
Well, but then when I left that phone number on your message thing, to call these people and tell them to quit calling me and talking all this shit. And how would a guy in Massachusetts, how would he know I had big breasts? He said he was attracted to my big breasts. How would he know? He'd have to see me.
Yeah, at least seen a picture.
Well, I don't want to say it, but, Holly knows somebody, and they didn't say it was Boston. The telephone company just said it was Massachusetts. they couldn't get a name, address, whatever. They said that must be a computer number on the computer.
A computer number?
Yeah, like this.
Yeah.
But then when you left on Monday, 1:30 in the afternoon, these assholes, the other guy said his name was Roger, because I said, what's your name? And he sounded young. It wasn't the one that sounded like your voice. I said, what is your name? And he told me Roger, but he could have just said any name. I don't know if his name is really like. But that is when that phone number showed up, and it's somebody that's got a Massachusetts area code.
Mm-hmm.
Unless this Jim Wagner was here in California, you know, you can still have your own phone area code number.
You can move it. Yeah, it's not
no
like
matter
the old
where
days
you're
with
at, like you have.
Yeah,
you know.
like with the landlines, they're the area codes where you're at, but with cell phones you can move and still keep that area code.
Yeah. When did you guys go camping? Friday?
Yeah, Friday. Oh, I forgot to, that was the other thing I was going to tell you. I've been really trying to wean Holly off of the anxiety pills and the alcohol. Good news, she's pregnant again.
Are you kidding?
Nope, she's pregnant again.
I thought you said you guys weren't going to have any more kids.
Well, it wasn't.
Because of her age, you know, be risky.
It wasn't planned. But I'm still trying to narrow down the date of conception.
Jason, did you call? I don't know if it was this guy or you, but did you call and say that you were asleep and she come in and she was over active sexually on these pills, and that she was trying to screw you, getting on top of you while you're asleep?
No, that was me.
Huh?
No, that was me.
That was you?
That was me. That's why I'm trying to figure out, because they're saying she's about 8 weeks now, and I don't remember when we had sex during that time.
You said she when you guys she didn't take the pill, she was out of pills or whatever.
Yeah.
That you were doing condoms, but you said that the condom what she didn't use it or something.
Yeah.
But that hasn't been no. Well, that hasn't been no 8 weeks, has it?
It's pretty close, and I'm thinking that's when it had to have happened, but I don't recall any times after that. So I'm thinking when she gets further along, we're gonna have an ambio test, so we can determine if it's mine.
So Jason, when she comes home from work, is she okay?
Yeah, she seems to be pretty, I would guess, level-headed at that point, but it's...
Well, can it really screw her up, these pills that she's taking and drinking?
Well, yeah, you're not supposed to drink when you're taking
And
Xanax.
another thing, this person, or unless it was you, I don't know, but, like, you were saying that she didn't answer the phone that Saturday you were at John's after you left here.
Oh, that's true. She didn't. I called her multiple times and she never answered. I don't think she would be. I don't think she would be having sex with other men.
Why do you get upset with me when I call? And I was trying to tell you guys I wasn't getting those calls anymore ever since I gave you the phone number on your message thing.
Mm.
And then I talked to a couple people from Spectrum, and I asked the one guy, I said, do you have a Jim Wagner working for you in Massachusetts? And so he looked it up on the computer, and he says, yeah, we do have a Jim Wagner, and but it just says back east. It didn't say Massachusetts. The telephone company's the one that told me Massachusetts area code, but they didn't say Boston. And isn't her girlfriend in Boston?
Yeah, I tried calling that number that you gave me, and I left a couple messages. I never got a hold of anyone.
Well, make sure they can't get your phone. Anyway, that Monday that you left and at 1:30 when they called, they've been talking like a couple of faggots, these guys, both on the same phone. They're saying, oh, Jason, suck my dick and all this. The reason they probably got your name because when I called you that Saturday when I was on the phone with the Spectrum lady, and that guy called, and said about pretty penis.
Right.
I asked if Holly was home or working, and then I guess when I first called you back, I said, Jason, why are you calling me and saying all this stuff? And you said that wasn't you, and that when I left a message that you and Holly was trying to figure out what the heck was going on. He says, I didn't call you. You said that you didn't call me.
Right. Yeah, I've had him leave me a couple voicemails. The guy sounds just like me too, and.
Well, then why didn't you tell me that at the restaurant? You kept saying, "Mom, this is my voice. How can anybody else?"
This was just a couple days ago.
Why didn't you tell me that?
No, Mom, this was just a couple days ago.
Oh.
Yeah, they call it was a guy that sounded just like me, and then there was a guy that was with him. It might have been one or two guys, and they're like, Jason, do you want to fuck me in the ass? And then like we hear my voice, and I was like, yeah, give it to me, give it to me. And then like these guys are acting like they're like, filling my cavities.
You sure it isn't her friends in Boston that aren't trying to set you up?
What were they setting me
and
up
how
for?
they get how could they get? Well, the only reason they could get my phone number is that he works for Spectrum. Does Holly's girlfriend, his boyfriend, or husband work for Spectrum in Massachusetts?
I know one of Holly's ex-boyfriends works for Spectrum.
Uh-oh. One of her ex-boyfriends?
Yeah.
From where?
From college.
From what state?
Well, he was originally from, I believe he was in West Virginia, but I think he lives in Massachusetts. I think he's in Massachusetts now. Yeah.
How do you know about that? Her boyfriend, ex-boyfriend?
Well, I had found some Facebook messages, and I asked, I said, hey, I wasn't really on about anything other than I was like, oh, well, who's this? And she's like, oh, this ex-boyfriend of mine. And of course, his profile was up, and I just glanced and saw that he was from Massachusetts.
She told you that it was her ex-boyfriend?
Yeah, she said that was one of her exes.
How do you know to be on her Facebook? She would have to put him on her Facebook.
Yeah, they would have to be friends.
Call her.
Yeah, well, they would have to be friends. Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, they would have to be Facebook friends.
So since she's married to you, why would she be getting a hold of her ex-boyfriend?
That's a good goddamn question. I'm going to have to talk to
How'd she
Holly
find out about
this.
him? Maybe through another girlfriend or knows him, or...
I don't know.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. It was so weird, and you got mad at me and thought I was... And then they were saying how Holly hit Sylvia with a newspaper, rolled up newspaper, hit her in the nose.
What, you mean like a dog?
And she was treating Sylvia like a pet.
Yeah,
saying,
are you saying
stop that. They said, stop that. This is what she said, and she says, you little motherfucker. Now, would Holly call Sylvia that?
No, but who would even, yell at their dog like that?
Well, how would they know if Holly hit Sylvia with a newspaper?
They wouldn't. It sounds like they're making it up.
Well, that's what I thought, but it was so much of it so real, like you were telling me this stuff about Holly.
No, I mean she's never been violent. The only thing Holly's ever done is, she's popped a couple Xanax.
Did she slap you one time? When she wanted to take Sylvia in the car, and you said no, you're not taking her.
No,
and she
she's
said,
only
"Well, she's my child too," and she slapped you.
No, she's only slapped me during rough intercourse in the bedroom. Nothing violent outside of the bedroom.
While you're having sex?
Yeah.
Why would she slap you in the face?
It's just something she's into, and happy wife, happy life.
I don't know. Everything felt weird how they knew all this stuff.
Yeah, the only thing
about me and about Holly.
Well, the only thing she's come close to like being abusive with Sylvia is when she was, and I found about it after she got home. She had taken a couple pills and drank a fifth of vodka, and then she was behind the wheel. I didn't approve of that.
Oh, another thing, they were saying that she drank 6 bottles of wine in 2 weeks, and that she's back on the vodka.
Well, it's about one every other day.
A whole bottle of wine?
Yeah.
Jason, are you serious? Why didn't you tell me all this stuff when you were here? That it was true.
Because
Instead
I
of
don't
making
really
me believe that it was some crazy fool on drugs.
I don't really want it to be true.
Well, this is putting a lot of stress on me when these people are saying all this shit.
Yeah. Have you eaten tonight, Mom?
Why would you ask me that?
Well, because the last couple times I've talked to you, you said you haven't eaten.
Well, yeah, I just got done eating a little bit ago.
Oh, good. What'd you have?
Why? Yeah, Jason, you never asked me what I eat.
Well, I need to make sure that you're keeping up your strength.
You never worried about that before.
Well, with everything that's going on with Holly, I have to reevaluate who my true family is.
So how does Sylvia act when Holly's drunk and on stuff?
She's just locked into the TV most of the time.
I thought you don't let her watch TV.
Well, I don't. But when Holly's drunk, she just wants Sylvia to just be out of her hair, so she turns it on.
This is weird.
The worst part was the time I came in and Holly had turned on the TV and apparently didn't see what was on. And there was like just a lewd sex scene going on, and there was Sylvia on the couch just watching.
What, did Holly put it on? That channel or whatever?
Yeah.
You guys have cable?
Yeah. She had it on Cinemax late night, and I wasn't there, and I'm pretty sure she was.
How can you guys afford those premier?
Well, they give them to us for free for a while, and then they want you to buy them, and then we just get rid of them.
That's what I've got right now for a year, a promotion thing.
Yeah,
because I switched over from Time Warner to Spectrum.
And that's the thing, is she sees all these crazy like sex acts on these different channels, which nobody in real life.
People are naked.
Yeah, nobody in real life is doing this stuff. I mean, this isn't realistic. But then she wants to try it, like like we're reading the Kama Sutra or something.
You got to work tomorrow. Tomorrow.
Yeah, but I'm going in a little later because they want me to work later, so I'm not going in as early.
I don't know what's going on, but I told that one guy from Spectrum when I was telling him all what this guy was saying, this Jim Wagner. I said, "What do you think I should do?" And I said, "I think about getting his ass fired and he said call the police, but if I talk to the police here and report it, they'd have to get hold of the Massachusetts police to find out where his address is.
Well, I don't know if they can do anything because he's not in the same state.
That's sexual harassment.
Sexual harassment.
Talking to me like that.
I don't. Did they say it was sexual harassment? Because I'm telling you.
Did the other person tell you his name? The other guys that were on the phone.
He said his name was Jimmy.
Jimmy?
Yeah, Jimmy.
Well, that's Jim Wagner.
Son of a bitch.
It showed up on my phone. It was Jim Wagner.
Mm.
And then the other guy, when I asked him who he was, I asked him what his name was. He said Roger.
Roger.
And that's when that phone number showed up. Apparently, he didn't realize his number shows up on caller ID. That's how I found out it was Massachusetts.
Hey, Mom, hang on a second. Holly's home, and she's just drunk off her fucking feet. Hang on. I gotta.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I gotta go. I gotta. No, hang on,
like
Mom,
that when
Mom,
you went to Nebraska.
Mom, hang on. I gotta go sit her down on the couch. This is ridiculous, and I gotta.
And that must have been her trying to call.
I gotta go have Sylvia. Hang on, Mom. I gotta take Sylvia into the other room, and I gotta get Holly sat down real quick. Hang on.
All right.
Hang on. Just stay right there.
Okay.
Holly, come sit down. You're drunk off of your ass again, and Sylvia is watching all of this. Sit, oh my God. I don't know what's wrong with her. As soon as she got in, did you hear what she just said?
I don't hear Sylvia talking in the background.
I took her to the room. Did you hear what Holly just said?
No, I'm talking about earlier.
Oh, earlier? No, they just got home. She was with Holly drunk.
What'd she do? I thought she was at work.
She picked her up because she had a play date, and
Well,
I was gonna go get her.
Pick her up?
I was gonna go get her after Holly got home, and now she's like, oh, I picked her up. But did you hear what Holly just said to me? I thank God I got Sylvia out of the room. Did you hear what Holly said to me?
No, I couldn't hear it.
Oh, yeah, I told her, I said, you need to sit down. This is ridiculous. You're drunk again. And she literally, took her shirt off and started going, why don't you fuck me then? Show me who the boss is. Why don't you fuck me? You don't ever fuck me like a real man anymore. It's ridiculous. The drugs, the Xanax and
That's
the booze.
another thing. That when those guys were talking, the guy that sounded like your voice said that you don't satisfy her, and she wants another guy and all this.
Oh, that's never going to happen. I'll divorce her before that happens.
Why don't you get, Jason? I hope you're telling me the truth about all this stuff, because I'm worried about Sylvia getting hurt.
She's fine. She's got one responsible parent.
Yeah, but if she's with her, Holly, and you're at work or whatever.
Yeah, I'm just gonna flatten the tires on the car so she can't go anywhere.
Jason.
No, I'm gonna pull the valve out and just let it go. It's not gonna ruin the tire. I'm just gonna pull the valve so it just lets the air out. I can pump them back up.
She's got to go to work.
Why no? But she can't do it when she's drunk.
Does she go to work like this?
Yeah, she just got home from work. And I don't know what's wrong with her. Like, her hair's all disheveled.
You sure
her clothes are all arranged differently. Like, one button's higher than the other on her blouse.
No, she's out fucking around.
I think she is.
You sure she's not getting off earlier than what she's telling you? Because any other time I've always called you, she's come home at 8 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
And she talks normal to me. She's like, "Hi, Mary,"
She's like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. She has personality things. Like,
and
she's
another
in front of
thing,
one
I
person,
asked you
she's normal.
You talked to her parents about it, and you said that the parents take her side.
They do.
And then they hang up on you or whatever. And you said that the brothers don't want anything to do with her.
Yeah.
Well, if that's true, why are you going to see Scott? Why would Scott say, yeah, it's okay for you to come if you're telling me they don't want nothing to do with her?
Scotty's all right.
Huh?
Scotty's all right. I mean,
Glenn.
Glenn don't want to deal with her either. But I mean, Scott might want to try to get through to her.
This person that, when they called, they said that they come out and said that Scott told you, well, you married her, now you put up with her.
Yeah, well, See,
Did
Scott
Scott
said.
ever tell you that?
Well, yeah. Well, Scott said he might be willing to try and get through to her. Glenn says that he doesn't want anything to do with her because the last time he saw her, she tried to come on to him sexually, on
her own brother.
On her own brother, yeah. And he said that she used to do this all
Well,
the time as a teenager.
I noticed her brothers are pretty friendly, hugging and all that in pictures. They're sitting real close, putting their arm around her or whatever.
Yeah,
But,
Glenn said as when they were younger, like around 18 or 19, she started coming on to him sexually and kept they would hug. Yeah, no, Glenn said this.
Oh,
and he said they go to hug and Holly would grab his hand and put his hand on her boobs and.
Oh, Jason, you never told me this stuff when you first got married.
Well, how am I supposed to tell you that
Why
that my wife or
like
soon
that?
to be?
Why is she acting like that?
I don't know. How am I
pills?
supposed to tell you that my soon to be wife or whatever is sexually attracted to her brothers?
You mean at that time before you got married?
Hell if I know, she might still be.
Well, she goes to see him. She went to Virginia, her and Sylvie, for her brother's birthday.
I mean, Glenn doesn't want any part of it, but it seems like it's either a bucket list or a mission for Holly.
Has she only been acting like this since she's been on those pills and drinking a lot?
Yeah, I think she's moved on.
She didn't act like this when you first got married.
No, and she's aged. From what I've researched, the only answer I can come up with is meth.
Well, I told you I just said you look tired. She looked like she aged 10 years.
Yeah.
She looks older than me.
Yeah, I
old
told
in
her.
the face.
I told her. I said you look rough. And that's that argument that night. We were in bed, we were getting ready to go to sleep, and she goes, she's this verbatim. This is what she said. She goes, "Listen, if I look good, I look just fine, and if I want to go sell my body on the streets and fuck other men, I will." And I was like, "Oh my god!" I was like, "Who are you?"
Are you serious? She told you that?
Yeah, she said literally she would prostitute her body
Why
if
did
she
she
wanted
get
to.
on these pills in the first place?
She has anxiety.
Huh?
She has anxiety.
So how was she acting when she went through the anxiety?
At first, it was fine when she was taking her regular dose, but then now she's taking
No, I'm talking about before she got on those pills.
beforehand. Oh, I mean, she had anxiety driving. Yeah, she had anxiety driving. It was just too much for her. So then, when she got her pills, and it was just for one a day, and she was fine.
Was she hyper? Because anxiety, you're like hyper.
Yeah. What happened is she started taking 3-4 a day, which is much more than she's supposed to.
But how'd she act before she got on these pills, Jason? How did she act?
She acted just like when we got married. She was fine. I don't know what happened.
Then why would she be on anxiety if she was fine?
Like I said, it was for driving.
What brought on the anxiety?
Well, it was for driving. She didn't like when there's crowds of traffic. Yeah, when there's crowds of traffic, and she's trying to get to work.
Did she have any other problems driving before she was on the pills, or before she went through anxiety?
No. Well, it came on at one point because she saw a bad accident in front of her, and a person they got really, really injured, really bad. And so after that point, she didn't want to drive anymore. And I said, I can't take you to work every day. I can't pick you. I can't pick you up. I was like, you have to do this.
Well, you and Sylvia could go pick her up at 8 or whatever, but
yeah. But the thing is, she
then
wants to go drinking.
Doesn't get off until later. You got to get your sleep, Jason. Are you sleeping okay?
I've been sleeping all right, but like I said, I've called her at least 3 times in the last 2.5 weeks, trying to mount me when I'm sleeping and have the sex. And then
after you go to bed,
after I went to sleep, she drinks, and then I've called her in the last 2.5 weeks trying to mount me and have sex, and then when I catch her, she denies it. She says, "No, I was just trying to get to my side of the bed."
So how did she act in front of our family? When you were there?
Well, she lubricated herself.
With Linda.
Yeah, she lubricated herself a little bit. She took only about 1.5 of the Xanax, and then she had about a half of a fifth.
She drank?
She drank.
So how did she act? Because I know she drinks 1 or 2 drinks and she's drunk.
Yeah.
She's staggering.
That
one time we went out to eat, she drank that Mai Tai or whatever
Mai
it was.
Tai, yeah.
And she was staggering.
Did she tell you when we were staying with the family that she got actually really drunk and staggering and she fell onto a table and it broke? Like one of those little coffee tables?
At Linda's?
Yeah, at Linda's.
So what did Linda and Marvin say?
Holly, of course, tried to make light of it. She popped up and she goes, "That's how I got pregnant with Sylvia. I fell on some dick." And I was like, oh my God.
She did that in front of Linda?
Yeah. Right. I mean, Linda was only like 2 feet away. I mean, it was...
What did Linda say? Has anybody pulled you off to the side and said anything?
Yeah, well, Linda said that I should get rid of her. Like, I need to file for custody of Sylvia, like, ASAP.
Jason, are you sure I'm talking to you and not the other person?
I'm pretty sure.
What do you mean you're pretty sure? You either are or you're not.
Well, Mom, what do you think? I mean, why do I have to answer that?
Well, I told you this other guy sounded like you and start making up telling stories about Holly and everything, saying all that stuff. And then when I talked to you and Holly about it, Holly said, just don't believe those people. And she says, have a little faith in us, you know. And you get mad. You get mad and hang up the phone and yell at me. You don't want to hear about it. I mean...
Oh, shit.
What am I supposed to think?
Hang on, Holly's up again. Holly, get away. No, get away from the sink. You don't have to look at yourself in the mirror right now. Oh, son of a bitch, she broke the mirror.
I did hear some glass.
Holly, just move. I'll clean it up in a minute. Don't
Where's Sylvia?
She's in a room. She's...
Is she getting violent? Why don't you call the cops, man?
Well, she's not violent towards me. She is breaking the mirror, and she's smashing the toilet.
But all that glass, you got to keep Sylvia away from that.
Okay, don't flush the toilet. We don't need any of this.
Why are you telling her not to flush the toilet?
Because she's trying to flush. She's trying to flush the glass from the mirror.
Oh my God, that's gonna.
She's gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get a plumber.
Up your plumbing.
Yeah. She thinks it's funny. She's putting more glass in there and flushing. Oh my God. Stop, you fucking crazy bitch.
Jason, you need to call the cops.
I can't.
Before
I love her.
she hurts you or hurts Sylvia.
But I love her.
Huh?
But I love her.
Jason, come on. You got to think about your daughter and yourself. She could kill you or Sylvia.
Oh.
She's in those stages.
Hey, Mom. Mom.
Jason.
I'm not Jason.
Is this a stupid Jim Wagner?
Yeah, this is Big Jim. But I'm not Jason.
Why are you doing this shit? And who's breaking the glass? Your wife?
Yeah. My homosexual wife is breaking glass.
Why are you talking about Holly? Is this your own wife that's doing this stuff?
No, I used to be in a no strings attached relationship with Holly, and then she broke it off.
So you're the ex-boyfriend?
Yeah. Why do you hate Holly so much?
I don't.
That's not what she said.
I get along fine with my and how would you know about all this Nebraska stuff?
Because Holly told me to do it.
Her father.
Holly told me to do it.
You need to quit calling me, you asshole. And I don't know how you're sounding like my son's voice. How can you have your voice sound like mine?
Because I walked next to Jason one day and I had a recorder, and then I went and recorded his voice. I amplified it, and then I put a microchip in my larynx, and now I sound like him.
Look, you need to quit calling me.
But I thought I was your son.
You sound like him, but when I call my son, and he says, Mom, I didn't call you.
Yeah.
Why are you doing this to me? Why do you want to make me so upset?
Wait a minute.
I've got an enlarged... Look, I've got an enlarged heart, you asshole. If you cause me to have a heart attack with all this bullshit, and if Holly's putting you up to this, I'm going to call my son and ask him all about
Well, who does your son think I am?
I know who you are
Who am I?
because I know you live in Massachusetts.
How did you get that information?
Because your phone number showed up on my caller ID, and I called the telephone company.
I blocked it.
That you live in Massachusetts.
I blocked it.
Well, whatever. My God. Oh, now you don't even sound like... You know what? If you don't quit calling me, I'm going to get your ass fired from Spectrum, and I'm going to have the cops come to your house and arrest your ass. Now, stop it. Yeah, right. You're the one that's calling me and talking shit and sounding like my son's voice. If you know a Jim Wagner, Isaac, it's him that's doing this call. You all need to quit calling my phone number, or I'm going to have you arrested.
Maharaja?
Yes, orders need to be made, please. Thank you.
So, you want to come pick it up?
Yeah, I sure do.
Alright, just a second.
All right.
What's your name?
My name's Henry.
Henry, okay. What would you like to have tonight?
I would like one order of, let's see here. I need a garlic naan.
Mm-hmm.
I need one, one chicken tikka masala, probably medium on the spice.
Okay.
I need one order of Bhen Lorde.
Fuck yeah.
Hello?
Hello. Do you, do you have Bhen Lorde?
Huh?
Do you have Bhen Lorde?
तेरी भैन दा फुदा
Yes, is it right next to Marachod?
है तेरी माँ की कुर्सी में लंड
Hey, does your sister moan when she
बहन
fucks?
के लौड़े तेरी माँ की चूत बहन
Yeah.
चूत तुम लंड लेने को इधर से लंड लेना ना ऑर्डर में लंड देता हूँ मेरे डैडी का भी है बहन की चूत तेरी की
Are you sure?
मातर चूत
Yes, hi, how are you?
Yes, good.
Oh, fantastic. There seems to be some type of mistake with my room key.
Okay.
I went into the room that was assigned, and there is two people in here under the covers making the sex.
Okay. What room are you in? Sorry about that.
Oh, no problem.
Don't know what's going on
225.
right now.
I kind of surprised them a little more than I was. You know, I've never had that happen before, but 225 is the room that I was supposed to be going to.
And you have the key for that. What's your name?
My first name is Henry.
Henry, and what's the last name?
Last name is Johnson. Henry Johnson.
Right. That should be correct. You are in that room. This is you're from Spokane Valley?
Yes.
Okay. And who are those two? That's the question. Let me give a call to the room. Do you want to come to the lobby or the office?
Yeah, well, I've explained to them. Like, I let them know. I showed them the key and everything. But they said that they don't normally pay for hotels around here. They just let themselves in when the people are cleaning the rooms.
No. This is not their room. Let me...
It's just really weird because I asked them to leave. I showed them the room key and everything, and all they kept asking was, "Do you want to cuckold my husband?" and I don't even know what that means.
Okay. This is not correct. Oh, do you know where they are? Did they have left the room already?
No, they were in the room when I walked out. It looks like they were finishing up whatever activity they had going. I just didn't know who they were.
Okay, I'm going to take care of this. This is, they should not be able to get into that room. I'm not sure what's going on. I will find out.
Do you have, like, one of those things, they call them a hand truck? They're for, like when you have a bunch of deliveries, you put them on a hand truck to move them easier.
Right.
They got, I'm not bullshitting, like a 50-gallon drum of, like, lube in here. Like, it's, like, half full.
I can't explain this right now.
I can't move it out on my own. That's a lot of weight.
Okay, let me get a hold of. I will be taking care of this, but let me try to figure out who are they and what are they doing here.
Yeah.
I'm very sorry about this. Do you want to come into the office while I take care of this?
Yeah, I'm going to come down to the office because this.
Okay.
This just doesn't seem normal.
Yeah, this is not normal.
I mean, do sexual lubricants, are they cheaper when purchased in bulk?
I have no idea, and this is this is very crazy to me. Let me try to figure this out. But yeah, they should not be in that room. Okay.
Yeah, they put it. There was some note they handed me that was on the door, and it said, "Sorry, I dinged your mom." Signed, Roy.
Okay. All right. I will have to talk to you later, but if you want to come to the office, you can.
Yeah, I'm on my way down right now.
Okay. All right. Bye.
All right, bye.